Every player character wants bling. They want magical bling. Bling that does cool stuff. I offered up a couple batches of weird and wonderful items that come with a potential cost to unlock their benefits, but in this one, we're not worried about balancing things out as much. I'm bringing you D20 rings that are just doing cool stuff that players are going to want to get on their characters' fingers. Okay, we're a little worried about balance, so they require attunement, and they all have rarity ratings for whatever that's worth. I've got them formatted on this high contrast pages with big font sizes, so they're easy to share, even if you're just like texting them to your players and they're reading them on a mobile device. I've also found some cool graphics that are just fun, but also hit that like whimsical mobile game treasure vibe that just pushes the dopamine reward button for, well, for at least a lot of us. Like, look at this thing. It's cool. It turns the floor around you into lava. It makes you better at walking across lava, and you are resistant to fire damage. But you're not immune, and it's dishing out 5d10 damage per turn, so you better use it wisely. The Ring of the Bower lets you transform into a dryad for an hour, which is a little situational, but I bet it can be pretty useful on the finger of a clever PC. There's a ring you can peer through like a jeweler's lens and gain advantage on investigation checks and looking for footprints. There's a ring that absorbs poison damage, or maybe more interestingly, poison effects, so that one, you are unaffected, and two, you can take the little green jewel from the ring to administer that poison to somebody else. Many of them offer some form of protection, but this one transforms 5 pounds of nearly any substance into gold, at least for one day. That could get interesting pretty fast. The Ring of Rejuvenation lets you gain the benefits of a short rest in the span of a minute. You can only do it once per day, but that's definitely worth an attunement slot, right? These rings could be discovered in treasure hoards or offered up as quest rewards, or maybe they are the magical McGuffin a patron of the party seeks, becoming a plot hook in their own right and raising the question, do they turn the ring over in the end, or do they keep it for themselves? Alternatively, and this is one of my favorites if you don't overdo it, one of the rings could also be found on the hands of an enemy and used against the characters before they ever get an opportunity to enjoy the benefits for themselves. They're offered up in an easily shareable, mobile-friendly manner, then in a more traditional printable format that doubles as a roll table. Silver and gold level patrons already have access to this on my Patreon right now. You can also find it on Drive-Thru RPG, where the whole freaking thing is up for free in the preview for everybody to see and enjoy and download in either venue. If you can afford to support a small creator, I deeply appreciate it. That keeps me making stuff like this and some other maybe more ambitious projects that are on the horizon. Make sure you are following me wherever works for you, subscribing on YouTube, or joining our Verdigris Table Discord is probably your best bet, because there is more cool stuff on the way. Until then, be kind, have fun, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.